call you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you once, I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. I know it's fire. I'll call you once, tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you once, I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. I know it's fire.
All these people always lying about something. Sorry, I'm so fly, so what? All these people always lying about something. So I say that. Yeah. Swear the fame ain't changed shit with mine.
All right, YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. We back at it, man. Happy Sunday, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way Fendi with y'all, right? On some real street shit, right? See, the hood don't excite nobody, but to the one that's never really been in the streets, bro. The hood don't excite no street nigga. You see what I'm saying? The hood don't excite nobody but the ones who was never really in the streets. That's the only people who are infatuated with the streets. That's the only people who love this shit. You see what I'm saying? The goal was to make it out the streets and then reach back for those that's still there. You see what I'm saying? A real street ninja, he's not excited to be there, bro. You see what I'm saying? He know it, you know what I'm saying? Waking up every morning and all you hear is police sirens. He all you hear is, you know what I'm saying? Blah-da-da-da. Waking up every day. You know what I'm saying? You walking your kids to school and your kids see a drive-by. Real street dudes that grew up in the streets is not excited about living in the hood, living in the streets. It's only the ones who never really lived over there, you know what I'm saying, who are never really been in the streets. I'm the only people who are excited about gang activity, street activity, man. The goal was to always make it out the hood and reach back. And for some reason, when I say that, and I grew up in the streets my whole motherfucking life, nigga, I wish I would have grew up in the suburbs and mama had a Escalade and my daddy had a Bentley and or just even lived in the hills somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Never had to worry about food and going to the liquor store just to buy toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Washing my clothes in the sink and at the laundry mat and the faucet. All that shit, nigga. Ham hog head cheese and sardines and oyster, all that. Man, I wish I didn't even have to go through all that. But to somebody else who never experienced that, they love that shit. Hey, man, this shit bomb. Man, hey, what's that thing y'all be eating over there in the spread? Yeah, get one of them. Niggas love that shit. Let me tell you something, bro. Real street shit. We finna talk about it. In no shape or form, man. This is to really bash my nigga Flakko. But Flakko, I think you kind of like crossed the line this time, bro. But before we get into all of that, this is why I say, see, ninjas can't vent no more. Ninjas can't vent no more. You know why ninjas can't vent no more? See, because vents, they go into other rooms. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful who you vent to. I really want y'all to understand this. Be careful who you vent to. Because when you vent to the wrong person, trust me, he's gonna tell somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Stop oversharing, because when you overshare information, you hand the weapon over to the person who actually plotting on destroying you. Just realize that you sit up here, you thinking that person clapping for you. That person want to see you win. The whole time you over here telling him your personal business, oversharing, and they use what you told them against you just to take you down. You see what I'm saying? And before we get into this content, man, it was just penetrating on my heart. One thing I want y'all to learn is you don't have to. You don't have to go out your way for nobody. You don't have to answer the phone call for nobody. You don't have to care about what somebody else going through. You don't have to. This life that we live is an experience. You see what I'm saying? If you spend your whole life caring about what somebody think of you, then you have never really lived, homie. So I hope on this good Sunday, I know y'all be calling me Deacon Nina boy and all that. You know what I'm saying? I hope somebody, you know what I'm saying, caught this game, man, right? Hope it penetrated through somebody's heart, man, because, you know, when I'm looking at this shit, man, you got to stop going out your way. You got to stop going out your way, man, because I look at this shit, bro. The hood ain't never excited me. That was just where I grew up at. I didn't ask to be there. That's shit. And to be honest with you, nigga, I didn't even ask the gangbang. Gangbanging chose me. When you grow up in the hood, that's all you see. That's all you become. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, nigga, like, no, bro. This shit only excite niggas who never grew up in the streets, bro. Any nigga know if you grew up in the streets, bro, it's a lot of pain in these streets, bro. It's a lot of scars in these streets. You know how many females I know who used to walk to school and they mama boyfriend was, you know what I'm saying, walking in the shower, or she go to work, leave him, and she told her mama, and the mama didn't believe because she didn't have a good job and all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? My mama was a victim of that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the hood, bro, it's not nothing to play with, my nigga. A lot of y'all think that's it's an infection, and people are obsessed with that, right? It ain't nothing to be proud of. But with that being said, let's get to the content. We got Poetik Flakko exposed the Hoovers for YCA 80 Bands murder. Let me go on record and say, Flakko, you cannot say stuff like this, bro. I get it. This is content, right? And you got to make your money. But also, I got to blame the people that's actually in the streets. You YNs are doing stuff that's self-telling on yourself. So when you self-tell on yourself, you got people like Flakko who like, this idiotic idiot who just told us, or you gave subliminals that you did it. And if he's picking up on that shit, they picking up on that shit, the world is going to pick up on that shit. So with that being said, let's get to the content. Flakko, keep doing your thing, bro, but this is just extremely crazy. I know you have a problem with gang members, gang bangers, and I'm talking to you because I rock with you. You see what I'm saying? I really rock with you, but you have crossed the line. You can potentially be in danger. I'm going to be honest with you, nigga. Yeah, nigga, knock the snot out your nose if they catch you in the grocery store. Take my advice from a partner of yours, right? Because you know what I'm saying, we cool. We rap every blue moon. This is dangerous what you're doing, bro. This is dangerous. And I get it. You pity gang members, gang bangers. But let me tell you something about us, bro. Every man that come from the streets that gang bang, bro, don't mean they all got a messed up heart. It's some real gangsters out here with a good heart. And the problem is you know, you can't stay in the streets too long with a good heart. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, the streets, nigga, stab you in your heart and in your back. The problem is when you turn around and see who stabbed you in your back, it's always the people that you know. So that's what I'm saying. So any nigga that's the empath, a nigga with a good heart, man, you know you supposed to be out here chasing money and shit. You a hustler. Hustle, nigga. Fruit go far from the tree in the streets all day long. So make sure you end up on the right side of the street when it's time for Judgment Day, man. So let's get to the content. Flakko exposing the Hoovers. Now, I'm saying don't buy what he's saying. This is alleged in the streets. We do not point out fingers directly like this, but by Flakko not being an actual gang banger, gang member, you know, his goal is to simultaneously take down the streets. So Ignore what he's saying. I don't care if it's true or not. Rest in peace to 80 Bands. That's a good dude. Matter of fact, y'all go support his dad. His dad is on social media, you know what I'm saying, hey, look, man, I need y'all to help me bury my son. And I think rightfully, you know what I'm saying, if y'all rock with 80 Bands, show the support. The next video I do, I'm gonna probably put up his information. If 80 Bands Pops is watching, I see you. I got your DM, bro. You know, and I'm gonna push you throughout the video. But I'm not gonna say that the Hoovers did it. That is just totally disrespectful to gang culture. And if they did, bro, let the police do their job. You know what I'm saying? Now you saying some shit like, you know, you're saying it direct, Flakko. That's the problem. You should never say nothing direct, man. You feel me? So let's get into the content. And yeah, I'm gonna let y'all be the judge and the jury today, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Jay Reed, what up, gang? Let's go.
Because under the leadership of Prime Minister Chucky Finster, aka Treyway 7, aka people listen.
There we go.
I didn't put the strap down, like, come on,
People, listen up. The murder of YCA 80 Bands has officially been confirmed as the work of the Hoovers. Now, this come as a surprise because under the leadership of Prime Minister Chucky Finster, aka Treyway 7, aka Waster 7, the Hoovers have been exercising peace. They've been brokering peace deals. They've been letting the ops slide.
Police right there. The police right there. Oh, I'm not gonna kill nigga on house arrest. I'm not gonna kill nigga on GPS. So why y'all didn't get out? Y'all seen each other. Ain't nothing happening. I ain't bet that would have been us two in the car and we seen some nigga like that with no strap. Oh, who we finna pull over and beat your ass? Let's go. We didn't do it a lot of times. Oh, we did. Bounced out the car and seen nigga. Bounce out. We keep face. Come on. I didn't. Oh, it made times I didn't put the strap down. Like, come on, give you a face. That's on the dead homies. When I squabble and toast nigga at the train, say, "Hey, strap on me and all." Oh, his mama was right there.
Oh, hell
like,
no.
I'm not no dumb nigga. I ain't finna pop him on.
Hell no. Look, man, not just because, you know, these young idiots just disrespected the, you know, my community where I come from. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm older now, so it don't affect me. But, you know, y'all sound like some idiots, gang. The fact that y'all could just pull over, jump out, bounce out, and want to squabble something, but you can't jump in the car and bounce inside that office and fill out a job application, that is just ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? You got to be delusional, homie, to think that what you saying is nobody care about, nigga, you pulling over at a stop sign, trying to do something to anybody. It's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you would think that some of these little YNs, y'all playing yourselves. Y'all buying into the same shit that we've been buying into for years. And look what's happening, nigga. I won't be surprised within the next couple of years, you and somebody penitentiary, nigga, making license plates, nigga, working for cents on the dollar. You see what I'm saying? Calling yourself a real ninja. Throw your life away then. Nobody care, bro. Like, y'all really get on the internet and pose as this make you a real man. Nigga don't got a fucking belt on. You know what I'm saying? And trust me when I say, you know, back in the day, when a nigga diss my community, I'd be like, ooh, what, nigga? But I got gray hair on my body now, man. I done made it through wars. I'm talking about live through wars. I actually been through the peace treaties. I seen what we tried to come together and get along and do. You smell it when I'm selling? And these little YNs have no idea. We didn't really try to come together and have a peace treaty and stop just assassinating our own people, bro. Like, a nigga you want to assassinate, say for instance, you see a little 17-year-old little boy walking down the street. He's from the opposite side, right? His mama moved over there, had no choice. He ain't even probably been from that game 3 weeks, right? Hypothetically speaking, and nigga bounce out and hit him in the head with a bat, crack his nose, knock all his teeth out, and he's 17 years old. Now that little nigga in a hospital with brain trauma because he's from that side. All y'all just jumping out, but you can't go jump out and get a bag. You see what I'm saying? You little niggas is running around here hiding in designer fashion. That's all y'all doing. Anybody can go put on some clothes and pretend like they're somebody. You see what I'm saying? These little niggas, man, ain't no hope for the future. We got a race of little babies that hate the ladies, you know what I'm saying, on both ends. And now we got the little ladies who hate the men. Like, you know, this shit is crazy. This is crazy, bro. And I sit back and, you know, I'm like this, man. Hey, if a nigga say I ain't doing my due diligence on keeping it authentic and keeping it real, I'm not, you know, promoting the same thing that I came up in. You see what I'm saying? Because I seen the murders, I seen the bodies, I seen, you know what I'm saying, what we had to do to survive. These little YNs are iPad babies. These FaceTime and social Instagram babies. These dudes was born when Instagram first came out. You see what I'm saying? And they run around here and they not listening to nothing. And I really blame a lot of G's. You G dudes that's still standing out there acting like, oh, I'm just supporting the next generation. Well, say something to these little niggas. Because there ain't nothing cool about somebody's son sitting on the internet popping it as if like you a grown man. None of these little YNs is paying no bills. Not one of them. You can tell these little niggas, oh man, I catch a coach, nigga. Man, you ain't, man, knock it off, bro. Come on, man, knock it off, man. All that shit. We just seen him get marked out on some other video. He got marked out by somebody, but that's what I'm saying. Stop portraying this shit, man. And then you ask him, say for instance, you be like, hey, say something positive. Hey, to the kids, don't gang bang. It ain't no love in this shit. But then once a nigga change the subject, it's the same drama. Come on, man. This shit is just fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, I could have sworn that they asked him, what would you give a message to the young kids? And he was saying, I'm gonna tell these little niggas don't gangbang. It ain't nothing fun in this. It ain't nothing real in this shit. But then you sitting up here popping like, hey, this is cool. Like, catch an enemy, beat him up. Go beat a job up, nigga. Go get your hustle. Because let me tell you something. 2030, bro. I promise you this. And I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Let me be clear. Look what they just did to Tennessee. They ain't heard no shootouts and drive-bys in Tennessee. They didn't really brought the military in there. Look what they did to DC. They're walking. White people could walk down the street with chains on, jewelry on, and leave. Ain't none of that. Let them bring their ass to LA. I bet you everybody gonna be crying, man. They stopping the fun. It ain't nothing fun when these mamas is burying their kids, bro. You see what I'm saying? We didn't see a gang of these little niggas, and not like that, but it would be so messed up if this young man lose his life just because he's thinking this shit is fun. It ain't nothing fun when we keep losing our generation. This is why we're not getting ahead. We're not getting ahead because of this shit right here. Let's get it. And Flakko, come on, man. Let's go.
Camera with no mask on. So I up that, gave him who I need to fade. He tried to pick and choose at first. I gave him my comrade. I told my comrade get up in there. He like, no, I don't want to fight him. I want to fight him. Talking about the short nigga. Like, what? Oh, who you finna fight me now? You picking and choosing who you want to fight? I'm finna beat your ass. Oh, I'm gonna swallow him, bust his shit open, saved him for getting packed out. Oh, I ain't let the homies pack him out because he was with his mama. So it's like, I wouldn't want nobody to do me like that. You feel me? Hoover pack me out in front of my mama, but knowing damn well they might do that because I'm from Hoover. So it's like,
he bragging about fighting a nigga in front of his mama, gang. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. You fight it. Man, let me tell you something. Fight one of mine in front of their mama. They gonna smoke your ass. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't no nigga finna let you fight him in front of his mama. All right. I'll keep this shit up.
Showing sympathy to this. We be showing sympathy. Yeah, I really be showing sympathy to them.
This is crazy. You can't make this.
Creators, I built these 3 apps to run my business just using prompts with Base 44. Let's talk productivity. As a one-man show,
Under the leadership of Prime Minister Chucky, they've been giving passes. They've been letting the ops go. They've been trying to make LA a better place. But you can only give passes for so long when the ops is trying to genocide you. And in the case of the Hoovers, they got ops everywhere, so they don't know where the hits is coming from. But there has been an active genocide against the Hoover over the last 50 days. There's been countless of bodies dropping. And the ops have been disrespectful towards the peace treaty because they even put hands on the prime minister. You can't put hands on Prime Minister Chucky. He's a diplomat. That's a war crime.
So, whoop cuz off. Roll the crib. Boom, boom. Oh,
Look at his face.
Damn, these niggas grabbing this shit.
Nigga done beat the f out of these niggas. He ain't beat on him. Oh my god. Look at his face.
Over all that extra niggas, we got laying on the ground.
Laying on the floor, cuz.
While we're still right here, where did y'all go? And y'all left. ACG, you niggas did all that left. When Sosa can't fight, Sosa got knocked out on the ground right here.
Oh, nah. What?
You throwing phones, you bitch. Sosa keep his head up. I slammed Sosa on his face. That other eye almost came
the prime minister is getting no passes, then you already know nobody is getting passes, bro. Right? The ops have been committed and dedicated to committing a genocide against the Hoovers. What's been happening to the Hoovers in the last month and a half, maybe 2 months, has been nothing short of a genocide. It's been really bad.
Morning in Westmont, a man was shot and killed early this morning on a residential street.
Officers are still investigating what exactly led to this deadly incident. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw is live in Westmont with the latest details. Hi there, Jennifer.
Omar, Lauren, good morning. Yeah, tragically, we're learning that a young man has died just a few driveways from where we're standing, possibly just 25 years old. The LAPD is out here right now investigating, talking to witnesses and collecting evidence to find out exactly what happened. We don't know at this point if a suspect is in custody, but we do know that a young man has lost his life. We are here on 97th Street. This was the scene around 12:40 this morning. A birthday party was ending just a few properties down from where a man was shot. Police also found bullet holes in the apartment building where people were asleep at the time of the shooting. Luckily, no one was injured inside their homes. The victim has not been identified. LAPD homicide detectives have been notified. They have been out here all morning long. Bullet casings littered the street where the victim was shot. Now back out here live. Again, we're trying to figure out from investigators what exactly transpired. Again, a young man has lost his life. That's very
The young man who lost his life, his name is Infant Loco. He's actually really close friends with Prime Minister Chucky, aka Treyway 7. And as you can see, he's disabled, right? He has one good hand, one bad hand. He's not a threat per se, right? Like, it's not known if he was outside putting in work, which I doubt, bro. Like, he's disabled. It looks like he had a brotherhood and a community around him. It don't really look like he was somebody who was outside gangbanging on a daily basis. Well, gangbanging, but not really harming nobody. And they took him out. This is a side of gangbanging that a lot of people don't talk about. It's ruthless, bruh. It's ruthless. Ain't no mercy in this. It's cutthroat, bruh. Because who would want to hurt a disabled person? It's not like they just shot in the crowd blindly and they hit. No. He was walking home and they targeted him. These people are maniacs, bruh. They're inhumane.
Flakko, brother. Come on, brother. Brother. No, don't do it. Come on, bro. Woo. Flakko, you are obsessed with the streets, bro. Let's just it's good. You my boy. You my boy. But you are obsessed with the streets, bro. Like, you are becoming like the ambassador that can address, put it down. Now, if you have experience in the streets, Flakko, like you've been through these wars and all that, I get it. Like, you know, you would think, like, you know, I speak on the positive shit, like we got to come together and stop the bullshit. You're just making a mockery of gang culture, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, I just swear to God, boy, you could be at the grocery store, la 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 la. And somebody come knock the pork chops off your plate. I'm telling you, bro. You done did it now. Bro, you humiliating shit. In this video, first of all, you said that the Hoovers did it. You want to let me go on record. You guys that watch me do not believe that the Hoovers did it. You see what I'm saying? There's no proof of that. There's no evidence of that. And let the police do their job. But because you don't live in LA, you don't go into these infested gang areas, you think like it's cool, but gang bangers are all everywhere. They have restaurants, they on Melrose. Gang bangers is having money now. You see what I'm saying? Like I told you, right? You know, the only real street shit, you know, the hood don't excite niggas who grew up in the hood. It only excites the people who never grew up in the streets. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't grow up in the streets, Flakko, so you kind of excited by it. You love to make a mockery of, you know, our way of life, our way of thinking. And it's sad because you get to make a mockery of something that you never experienced. You see what I'm saying? And there's some real good niggas out here like myself, nigga. I done really did everything from the street level to the top that I had to do and made it out. You know what I'm saying? And now I spend the rest of my life saying, man, we got to get our shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because Once you you take off the glasses, you can't unsee what you seen in these streets. And I'm my goal, bro, is to make sure niggas know, like, this is why I say, I want y'all to learn that you don't have to. You don't have to do nothing you don't want to do no more. It's no longer an excuse saying I'm a product of my environment. You see what I'm saying? We didn't grow up with fucking motherfucking iPhones and shit, nigga. We had the Nokia, the only game we had on the phone was a snake. You know what I'm saying? And that and beepers and Nextels and all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Two-way pagers and Pacific Bell phone books and you know what I'm saying? Gangster Nike Cortez with the curly top, nigga, the S-curl with the ducktail. You know what I'm saying? Cross-color boots, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Really washing our clothes in a sink, nigga. We had to we used to put flour in water just to starch our jeans up. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Niggas, man, we want hot dogs today. Here, open the Vienna sausages. I don't want that shit stink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga come from the struggle though. Nigga really come from this shit, bro. And to watch you do your thing, man. I don't care who don't like Flakko. I support you, bro. But I'm gonna tell you when you wrong. I'm not like these other podcasters, homie, that's gonna sit back and just, oh yeah, keep going. No, this one, you are wrong, bro. You are extremely wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna tell you need to apologize, but I think you need to emphasize and exercise your reason of this video. This video right here, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you can say it's just journalism, but you have the Hoovers all in here, and you're what you're doing is you're subdividing. You see what I'm saying? Now you are an influencer. You can persuade and influence the internet streets that the Hoovers did that. It's no factual proof that they did that. Now, we know what happened. All right, the shootout that happened at the store, it's all over the news. 80 Bands dying. All right, you trying to put 2 to 2 and whatever, but you're saying it directly, and that's a problem, bro, for the streets, bro. So take my word, bro. A lot of people are going to be very disappointed. You got about 40,000 views on this, right? It's 184 people up in here. If y'all really fuck with what I'm saying, bro, make sure y'all clip this video. Y'all, promote this video, push this video out in the metaverse just to show like it is somebody that's stepping up and telling Flakko he wrong. Flakko, you got to get checked every blue moon, and this is the day, nigga. You wrong, bro. And I support you, whatever you do. But this right here, bro, this is not it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get it. Let's go. All right.
Anybody who will see a disabled person, I don't care if he's outside with his homies. I don't care if you see him around certain people that you don't like. Anybody who will target a vulnerable disabled person and murder him, bro, you're not somebody who I consider a human. You're not somebody who I believe should have the same sympathy as a human.
See what I'm saying?
This is just, bro, this is like absurd. What type of evil creatures are we dealing? A disabled with one hand? I doubt he was outside shooting up like with one man. Cut it out, bro. Yo, he was outside with the homies of Brotherhood. He wasn't gangbanging like that, bro. I ain't trying to disrespect this crippling. I'm not, all right? Because y'all know, because I'm a buster, all right? I'm a mark. So maybe he was like that. I don't know. But I doubt he was outside like killing people, bro. Y'all could have let him slide, man. But they didn't just stop here. That's how ruthless they've been to the Hoover. They taking out disabled Hoovers now. But they didn't stop here, bro. They shot up the Hoovers Hood Day.
Station in LA reports a man died at the scene and a woman died at the hospital. It's not clear what triggered the shooting or if police have identified any suspects. David Gonzalez from our ABC station in Los Angeles has the latest.
Diane, the story continues to develop here in downtown Los Angeles as LAPD investigates a mass shooting that occurred early this morning here off of 14th Street in Paloma in downtown Los Angeles. Right now, we can confirm that 2 people have died and 6 others have been hurt in this shooting here in downtown Los Angeles. Off into the distance, you can see the investigation as homicide investigators try to piece together exactly what took place. But we have confirmed through officials that around 11 o'clock last night, LAPD officers were patrolling the area and spotted someone going into what they believed was an unauthorized party. Authorities believe that person may have been armed. Officers shut down the party and everyone inside was called out into the street. They estimate more than 50 people were inside at the time. During that time, one person was arrested for being in possession of a gun. LAPD says officers were then dispatched to another scene and left. Around 1 a.m., police responded to reports of a shooting in the same location of that first call. A total of 8 people were shot. One died at the hospital. He is described as a man between 25 and 30 years old. LAPD says another woman died at the hospital. 6 others were rushed to the hospital via ambulance or were self-transported, and at least one person was in critical condition and was in surgery. Right now, there is no information on a possible suspect, and right now they also do not know.
This is the very definition of a genocide. They're no longer just targeting the people that they're at war with. They're not targeting their particular their particular enemy, or the particular dudes from the sets they have a problem. No. They are going to after parties, they're going to hood days, and they are shooting up the hood days with the kids, with the women.
How do I prompt better? Well, because for flow, I can just speak long prompts.
And it's like, bruh, like there's no rules to gangbanging no more, bruh. Y'all killing women now? Y'all shooting up children now? I don't know.
Flakko, what rules to gangbanging are you? What rules are you talking about, Flakko? You saying is there any rules to gangbanging anymore? Flakko, when did somebody tell you the rules of gangbanging, sir? Did somebody sit you down and explain the rules? Because you engage in this conversation as if you are actually part of the community, sir. Like, what? What are you doing, sir? Don't do it. No, dude, you're tripping, bro. I get it. I just think you could have went about this content a way better way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're undermining and you making a mockery of this shit. You talking about the little boy who had the missing the hand, and the street nigga, a gangbanger say, man, he was out there dissing hoods with his hands and all that shit, and he was hanging out. It's sad that he lost his life. You see what I'm saying? Because, a lot of these YNs are losing their life because it's a lack of guidance. You know what I'm saying? But your approach, bro, you just approaching this shit as, you could tell when we watch you talk about this, we could see like the little smile behind your face, Flakko. We see you laughing, bro. Like, it's not cool. Like, we really see this shit, man. I don't understand, bro. Let's go.
What the Hoovers did to make these niggas this mad, but it can't be something good. This is not cool at all. Now, I know the Hoovers got a reputation, but you got to deal with that man to man, bro. You got to leave the babies and the women alone. This is not cool at all. At all. But they didn't stop here. They didn't stop here, bro. Right? They shot up a really notable, reputable Hoover called Chipmunk.
Breaking news at 6 o'clock, at least 5 people have been taken to the hospital after a shooting at a corner market in South Los Angeles. Hello, I'm David Ono.
I'm Giovanna Lotta. Police are searching for possibly 3 people involved with the shooting. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter is live near Manchester and Figueroa with new information from police this afternoon. Leanne.
Giovanna, David, that's right. We are waiting for Mayor Karen Bass as well as LAPD Chief Jim McDonald. They are expected here at the scene in about 5 to 10 minutes to talk about the shooting. I'm going to step out of the way and show you the scene here in South Los Angeles. You can see it remains cordoned off as this investigation continues in front of the 7 Market here. That is where the gunfire erupted, leaving 5 injured. Here's what authorities had to say just a short time ago.
At about 2:30 this afternoon, our officers received a radio call of a shooting here at 8501 South Figueroa. When they arrived, they were able to confirm that we did have 5 victims of a shooting at this time, and they're being treated as we speak. At this time, all of this is preliminary. We do have casings here at scene, but we're walking the neighborhood, looking for video to confirm exactly what happened. And as you can see behind us, our officers and our investigators are at scene working through this as we speak.
Now, the LAPD initially told us that one of those 5 victims had died due to his gunshots, but now we are told that that is not the case, that he is one of at least 2 that are in critical condition. Investigators telling us that all of them are male victims between 19 to 35 years old.
A member named Chipmunk, he was shot and killed. Another woman was shot. It was a homeless woman. She survived ultimately. And we got footage of exactly what took place before the shooting.
Yeah.
Whoa, man, amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
What is the sport?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year, actually.
What line of work are you in?
I'm in sales.
Okay, what's the best?
It's funny that commercial just came on, gang. You see how he talking about he made his first million? We don't talk about making millions. Hold on. I don't. Hold on. Let me see. I don't. All right, cool. I don't want to play.
And it's the homeless woman and what happened to her. So one of the Hoovers, they kicked her, right? They took her feet from under her and she fell. At the same time, the homeless woman and what happened to her. Chipmunk losing his life is very unfortunate, and God rest his soul. I'm praying for his family. But the most unfortunate part about this, man, is the homeless woman and what happened to her. So one of the Hoovers, they kicked her, right? They took her feet from under her and she fell. At the same time, the shots start going off. So she didn't have a chance to get out the way or to defend herself because she was kicked down. And she got shot and she was rushed to the hospital in very critical condition. And it's a miracle that she didn't lose her life. Now, all of this happened over the span of a month, maybe a month and a half. So it's been a really eventful month and a half for the Hoovers. And at some point, the get back was inevitable. And what it would appear from our perspective, it feels like YCA 80 Bands got shot and killed as get back for Chipmunk, because YCA 80 Bands got caught up in the Hoover section 2 days before Chipmunk's birthday, when everybody is on high alert, remembering what just happened.
So it was, I don't know if y'all can see my personal information, but I don't know nothing about nothing, but it might have been 2 guys in a black 4-door. I don't know. I'm just saying. It might be 2 men, black, in a 4-door black car with stock rims, possibly a Nissan or a Honda. They pulled up. They parked right there. Got off. Went into there. Shots rang off by maybe 8, 9 shots rang off. That's all it was, really.
The death of YCA 80 Bands is the product of the Hoover implementing a new war strategy. And it's a war strategy.
Chat, y'all see what I'm saying? Flakko, bro. You are selling a whole different synopsis, bro. This is crazy, bro. This is extremely crazy. It is no proof that you can say that this is the work of the Hoovers, bro. What y'all think, chat? What do y'all think, bro? This is not okay. Flakko, you my boy. But this is not okay, bro. This is extremely bad. Do you realize what you have done? This is not okay, bro. A member could approach you and bro, who told you that we had something to do with that, bro? Who told you? Who did somebody personally walk up to you and say something to you? You see what I'm saying? Because you're implicating these Hoovers and probably ain't even them. Probably not even them. Now, if it is them, all right, let the police do their job. That's what's a part of this cat and mouse game. You see what I'm saying? But don't be the cat who helped the police catch the rat. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't be the rat who helped the police catch the cat. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, nah, man. This is not it, brother. This is not it. Yeah, this is not good for you, man. Like, this right here can. All right.
That I believe is going to be tricking a lot of ops. It's going to be outsmarting a lot of people. But yesterday was Chipmunk's birthday, and the Prime Minister posted Chipmunk on his story. Not only did he post Chipmunk on his story, but he took a jab at YCA 80 Bands, kind of giving credibility that YCA 80 Bands' death was a give back for Chipmunk. So he writes, Chip gave him 10, I gave him 5. I guess that wasn't enough. I'm going to get drunk for Unc. I already took some shots. Keep watching over the set. You know how we coming, brother. He also says, happy H-Day, Chip. I know you up there beating the F out of 80 Bands.
Military hits, when them come bitches clear scene. It's like the way harder when crash out. 4 whips, right to the J when I cash out. Never thought this is that spot. She said the money, now she trying to my pants down. Yeah, I get bands, call cut. Hopeful with a stroller, had to strip her.
I'll be real, at this point in time, I would.
Bro, I swear.
A good question is, how do I get started trading? A better question is, how do I profit today? Well, I can tell you, it's not by.
I would hope the minister has.
All right, so now I don't agree with what Flakko is doing, but that young idiot who just said what he said in the rap song, you just made yourself a primary suspect. I don't agree with what Flakko's saying, but that little boy right there, I don't know his name. You got a life ahead of you, bro. This is not the road that you want to go. Who told you that that's cool to be trying? Man, fuck, man. Our peoples is just idiots. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Why would you even say some shit like that on record, bro? That shit is dumb as hell. Like, what are you saying? Hey, I ain't do it, but come look at me. When them people start come getting in all of your shit, half y'all don't even have the mental capacity to know that these task force, while you run around here drinking liquor, smoking, and riding around getting high with your friends, they're watching your social media, your Instagrams. And if they get a fucking judge to grant them to wiretap your shit, they listening to your conversations. I get it, Flakko. I get it. You enjoy this shit, right? You still wrong, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker, you still wrong. But that little idiot that's right here, that little boy is an idiot. And this ain't even no disrespect to the Hoovers or none of that shit. But that little idiot is an idiot. That's so idiotic of you to get on camera and say that shit. And that quote that you, man, come on, gang. Come on, gang. If you wasn't there, why in the hell are you trying to even send shots? That you see what I'm saying? You got little niggas out here. You ain't even a shoot. I don't know if you is, you know, I don't care. That ain't my business. I don't want to know. But if you ain't the one who did any of the shit that happened, rest in peace to 80 Bands, right? That's nothing to brag about. That was another young man who lost his fucking life going into a weed store. And you think that shit cool? Come on, bro. That's crazy. Well, they be like, well, Nina, his homie got hit. The fact that you said that your homeboy is in heaven beating up 80 Bands, you know how idiotic that sound? You ain't going to heaven, nigga. Nigga, come on, gang. These niggas is killing me. You same little nigga be talking about murder and all that shit, and then you talking about you going to heaven. What heaven you going? Come on, man. This shit is just... I'm just sick of the idiotic shit too. But still, nigga, this ain't your place, Flakko. I don't care. You might be right with that nigga recording that shit on camera, but this ain't your place. Let's go.
Had nothing to do with this. I don't think the minister had anything to do with this. But you posting this while police is still investigating YCA 80 Bands' death is not a good move and is not smart at all. As a matter of fact, the day that YCA 80 Bands got shot and killed, the minister posted an unreleased song all right, called Catch 'Em and Walk 'Em Down.
Little nigga tried to run, but he couldn't get far. I was a badass kid, you could tell by my scars. I'ma walk down that clock, scream, you don't let it spark. Them niggas paid actors, they don't hang at the dark. Bitch, I'm facing for a body, better think and move smart. You ain't trying to take a risk, you can't hang in his yard. All my niggas get on feet, we don't shoot from moving cars. We don't shoot from Lone D, we get closer, let it spark. Free my niggas out the cage, stump down on the yard. Put a bullet in his face, that's for playing like you hard.
That could have just been a coincidence, okay? There's absolutely no proof whatsoever, right, that the prime minister had anything to do with this, okay? No proof whatsoever. Completely coincidence. Now, whoever is involved, though, in the death of YCA
Shut up, Flakko. You put
YCA 80 Bands, they are one smart cook.
Flakko, shut up.
Okay?
I got
whoever is involved in the leadership
they won't even let me
that was able to enact this new war strategy. Oh, no. They are.
All right. Flakko, you just this collage, you're perpetrating it like, oh, I don't think you had nothing to do with this, but you exploiting his song in connection to 80 Bands murder. I heard every word he said, lyric by lyric, and I gotta say, you a fucking idiot. This ain't no disrespect towards your hood or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old to be dissing niggas' hoods and shit. But the young man who just said what he said, you are a fucking idiot, bro. It's an open investigation. You already said, oh, come on, y'all. I know I ain't the only one, bro. I ain't the only one. I don't be surprised when the National Guards come out here and shut all this shit down and all this shit. Because let me tell you something. You niggas is giving these people reasons. Think about it. Think about it. You cannot be believing in this shit, man. You see what I'm saying? Flakko, I want you to know you threw the police alley-oop. The way you narrated this shit, like, yeah, he did some idiotic shit, and stupid as he is, he's not collaging his shit the way you just did this. You just handed it to them on a plate. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is his text messages, his posts. This is the song, and I walk him down. I shot him. That nigga was a fucking idiot. All right, I get it. You did. I agree. He is an idiot. That little boy is an idiot. And this is not to shame him, embarrass him, or none of that shit. But what you did was idiotic. And for some reason, there's not going to be no consequences behind this. Where do the G niggas come in at? Where do the G niggas come in at? Nigga, you sitting up here playing like that. You bringing, think about it. All it take is for one person to get arrested on some shit and they say some other shit, and now you got a RICO. Do you understand a RICO could come behind this shit? That little boy right there need his ass whooped. And if you from Hoover and you think that shit is cool what he did, knowing it's an open case, how is that not a DP? How he don't get his ass kicked for that? He just made y'all hella hot. And thanks to this motherfucker right here, he just told the police, hey, look at the connection. I ain't saying nothing, but ain't nothing but look, nigga, the song, the post, nigga. That you, Flakko, you just basically told the police he did it. But you said, I ain't said he did it. To that young man who made that idiotic mistake, take the post down. Yeah, I'm from the other side. I'm from that other community that you disrespected, you idiot. But at the same time, be smart. You got a family out here, nigga. Get your shit together. All that energy you putting in music, put that shit in. Do you even own a credit card? Do you have a car that's in your name? Do you have a place to live that's in your name? Do you have bills in your name? If you don't have none of that shit, you need a reality check. You can't be out here gang banging and then you call somebody to beg. You niggas is begging. This is stupid as fuck, bro. And then you got people like Flakko who gets to come in and make a mockery of our culture because of stupid like that you just did. I don't care where you from. I ain't talking to you on no gang banging shit. I'm talking to you as an older man to a young man because you ain't a man. You a young man. You feel me? And to be honest with you, you're not even grown. You're not grown. You're not grown at all. Because a grown man would never put his fucking self in a situation where there's an open case out here for the murder of 80 bands, and then here you come with this idiotic shit, and you think that you a gangster, nigga? Gangsters move in silence. That's not silent. There's nothing gangster about that. And if your ass get caught up for that shit, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, yeah, that's what your little dumb ass get. Even if you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you better believe, I have no doubt about it, that them people are searching for whoever did that to him, just like they searching for whoever did that to people got hit at that liquor store. You think you could just knock something down and another person died? It's no invest. The goal is for them niggas to lock your ass up. And it's 2025. So the license plates, you know what I'm saying? That if it was stolen and all that shit, they would find that shit and they would track that. You niggas ain't even smart enough to cover y'all tracks, man. You feel me? Broad daylight is the most idiotic thing you can do in today's society. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even smart enough to catch these niggas in back alleys where there's no cameras and all that. You niggas is doing it publicly in front of everybody. And here goes Flakko, sure enough, saying, oh, man, I don't know who did it, but hey, that song right there, that sounds convincing. Flakko, you have officially put a target on your back, brother. I'm just being honest with you. You can be mad at me if you want to, but you know you fucked up, right? Because that shit right here and that idiotic little boy, I don't even want to say his name. If you from Hoover, he have now just put you guys in danger to be subject to another fucking RICO and to have them start pulling up on them blocks. Because think about it. Regular schedule will go on. Niggas have to hustle because if you don't hustle, you don't eat. So how you gonna hustle when you got police pulling up on them corners in unmarked cars because this idiot just said what he fucking said? You see what I'm saying? Doing that type of music, what make you think they won't come sit up over there and see? And you better believe they got CIs in everybody fucking hood. You better believe they got CIs in everybody's hood, bro. Informants are getting paid money, and you never know who is the informant on the block because look, they look just like you. And he could be a gangster. He'd be a gangster for sure. There's some gangster informants, yeah, nigga that beat you up, squabble with you if you even ask them that question. But let them niggas get caught up, and they know they ain't willing to do all that time. Damn, Flakko, boy. And you say, man, I'm proud of you, but this right here, boy, nah, you fucked up. Boy, shit. Let's go. Y'all, I would say, we see this content, but don't take this face value. I would never, advise everybody to just run with this narrative because this is not for us. We don't do this. Let's go.
Brilliant war strategist. Okay, they are a brilliant general. You see, to combat the genocide that's currently been going on in the Hoovers has enacted an Israeli war strategy called the honeypot trap. A honeypot trap is a deceptive trap used in two main contexts: cybersecurity and espionage. In cybersecurity is a decoy system designed to attract and analyze attackers, distracting them from real targets and revealing their methods. In espionage is involved using a romantic or sexual relationship to compromise or gather intelligence on a target, but not always sexual or romantic. Essentially, the main component of this is you have to use something so enticing that it pulls whoever you're looking to get in. Now, because the Hoover war general, whoever is involved in this, is such a brilliant tactician, he understands that a hood ninja loves weed, right? That gangbangers and hood niggas, they love weed. So the strategy is create a honeypot trap for weed.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
Parents of children who play Roblox.
Niggas don't even know, man.
If your child was sexually exploited, abused, or pressured to share explicit content by someone they met on Roblox, you may qualify to file a claim. Estimated compensation varies.
As we now know, YCA 80 Bands actually stopped to go into this store for some weed, even though he was in a neighborhood he shouldn't have been in, because the prices and the attraction was just too much, right? So the Hoovers have set up a honeypot trap. They put prices that are probably fake. It's just too good to be true, right? Such as an ounce for 35, 140 grams for 100, right? 20 to 20 grams or 28 they're claiming for like 125. This is, oh my God. Oh my God. And it's now been confirmed that this is a honeypot trap because a reputable Hoover member sent out a warning to all oppositions looking to get weed in the Hoovers. A reputable member by the name of Poke, he posted, "Don't buy weed in the Hoovers." Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, confirming the honeypot is real, people. I'm praying for everybody, man, but we must admit, this is a really strategic war strategy, okay? We pray that everybody stays safe. We hope the war ends very soon, okay? We pray that nobody lose their life again because nobody wants to see people die.
Stop
but y'all let me know in the comment section, all right, what y'all think about this. And most importantly, bro, kids, do not gangbang. Stay away from this. You don't.
Flakko, you my boy, man, but stop the cap, sir. Stop the cap. The police is always watching this content, man. It's nothing that everybody is under surveillance. I want to make sure we understand. When you wake up and you jump in your car, every stop sign that you're at, there's a camera on there. There's live feed. They're watching you in real time live from the streets to your cell phones. If you got Ring Cam, all of this shit, man, they're watching, bro. They're literally watching. And I'm be honest with you. They fucking laughing at us, bro. We're the laughing stock because we think it's funny as fuck to go catch a op. How is it we focus on catching an op before we focus on getting them back? How can we go knock down an op, but we can't seem to make it up out the hood? We can't seem to have at least $5,000 in savings. How is it that nigga don't even own a credit card, but you own a gun? And then let me find out some of you ninjas out here borrowing your homeboy gun just to go smack something. You see what I'm saying? If you go smack some shit, nigga, the moment you done with that gun, it should be destroyed. You stupid ass niggas will keep the same gun you used to go hit somebody else to go use it again. And then let the bodies, man, come on, bro. You knew like, man, shit, man, I can't afford another gun, man. I'm gonna keep this motherfucker. Then when you get caught and they say, damn, it got about 5 bodies on it. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, gang. Like, this shit is just crazy to me. And the fact that, like I said, I'm cool with Flakko. Don't get me wrong, he doing his job, but I'm still gonna keep it real and say, bro, this is really not your place on this one. This one right here is not your place. But hey, you did a narration, bro. You made this shit into a baby documentary. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Say for instance, hypothetically, this was, the situation. Nigga, you discovered the shooters within one tape, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's compelling, nigga. You got the way it looks. It makes it look like for sure they had something to do with that shit. Not only is that a bad thing, because just say for instance, people watching this shit and they take your video as face value. Now you're promoting the war. Now the other side, you know what I'm saying, got to go over there and go handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because what if they're like, man, we don't know for sure if they did it. Well, your video says they the ones did it. You pointed out interesting key points that the little young dude who did the most outrageous thing of all time is to speak on 80 Bands. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, man, y'all can see his father all over Instagram. He's trying to bury his son. So if y'all rock with 80 Bands music, support it. I'm pretty sure it's still streaming. If y'all want to reach out to his father, if you feel generous, Go ahead and send his father some money to help bury his son. He said he's not putting his he's not doing GoFundMe. He's doing Cash App directly because they take money from GoFundMe. So I'm just putting that out there for those that want to support, who really say they got love for 80 Bands. His father's on there. On my next video, I will put up his information. Yeah, man, that was just crazy, bro. And see, it's only funny when it ain't happening to you. But let me tell you something. They laughing, bro. They're laughing. People are out here fucking getting rich. People are out here literally getting rich while you got idiots on the internet talking about killing for free. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you niggas is wearing designer jeans, and that's why y'all like the cameras, because you want to make this shit look like it's it's sweet outside. The illusion of this shit, it looks good, but there ain't nothing good about a nigga standing in the hood with not 2 fucking nickels to rub and in designer jeans and acting like, nigga, this is life. There's somebody out there that got stocks and investing his money where he got residual income coming in every fucking day. And you niggas that's bragging about this lifestyle was just it. Don't be surprised when somebody else is knocking your baby mama down. Don't be surprised. Yeah, nigga putting pipe up in her. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just saying, because some of these little niggas be sitting up here, nigga, playing gangster and shit, and then now these hoes on the internet talking about she licked that nigga ass crack and shit. Yeah, nigga ate that nigga from the back and shit, but you sitting up here talking all this gangster shit. Man, I'm gonna get off y'all head, man. That's my time, man. Like, comment, subscribe, clip this motherfucker, repost this motherfucker. Everybody in here, hit the comment section if you rock with me, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Let's get it. Shout out to the team, though. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. Let's go.
Thief in the night, yeah. If I call you,